It's a soggy Seattle night, but baseball will be played comfortably underneath the roof of Safeco Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Designated hitter, Jed
First
Lowry.
delivery to him on the way. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Got him. Here's Chris Davis now. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Semien is off at first with 2 away. Three and one.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hard hit at third. There is Seager. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on M. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now the pitch.
Center fielder.
A high fastball is in there. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Hit out towards second. Gunn is up with it, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Ready with another 0-2. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Powell. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Harvey pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. And that retires the side. Run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for Oakland.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Olson is a big threat.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad. Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Digging in, Gunn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano? The throw to first. Got him. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Set to lead off the home half of the second. On the ground up the middle. And there's one away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Digging in now for the Mariners, Taylor Motter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. A ball and no strikes. Gordon playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball stays high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's just 1 for 6. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And this is fouled at the plate. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So striding in, Matt Joyce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Joyce hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gordon. And that's the third out. A's strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nelson Cruz.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we show you the Mariners leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently second best on the Seattle roster. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Robinson Cano started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be fouled. Ball 1.
1-1.
Harvey pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman is there. And that's the third out. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Gunn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2-0 the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Olson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Powell is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Gordon is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bouncer up the middle, backhanded, and a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Kyle Seager set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
0-1 the count. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Taylor Motter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Taylor Motter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. 1 left for Seattle. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for Oakland, shortstop, Marcus Cummings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Matt Joyce now. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Semien leads off second with nobody out. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another full count pitch home. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battled.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Another payoff pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cruz giving chase, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Number 47, James Hargrove.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. Throw over to third here. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, number 16.
In now, Gunn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 23. Nelson.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Tried to golf at it, but he missed. Strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fastball called for strike 2. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howell's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in.
Leading off for Oakland, center fielder number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Lowry is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he botches it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus Semien.
He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hot shot down the line. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Cruz back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Ready for another chance? Gunn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. To his left, Motter. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to short. Simeon's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Chapman has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Ready once again, David Freitas. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Juan Nicasio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. This is popped up. Motter over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
How about it? Third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Taylor Motter sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting nods and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. His lifetime line against Nicosia. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Matt Joyce now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to him now. the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Semien on second. Davis at first, one gone. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
1-0.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, David Freitas. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this. Welcome back under the roof here at Safeco Field in Seattle. Great look there at the Emerald City. Striding in for Oakland. Gunn. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Matt Chapman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to second, but the throw is wide. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry.
0-2.
A pause and the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Coming in is Haniger.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Powell, the runner at third. Chapman at second. Semien on at first with 2 down. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Cruz going back, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Dan Altavia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gordon waits on it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So it's 4 runs on just. Striding into the box, Taylor Motter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Taylor Motter. Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Here now is Mike Zunino, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, batting .500, 4 for 8.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The catch is made, and the A's have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
15-6 the final tally in this one. The A's posted 15 runs in this one. Matt Harvey gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 1-1.